YouTube. We've just skinned the channel. And then when the spot ends, you've got these new interactive functions. One is Dwight is faster, stronger, and lighter. And these were based on the product benefits. Adidas has made basically the lightest sneaker ever, the TS Supernatural. So faster was really all about creating content that would be unlocked based on viewer milestones. So the player down at the bottom actually shows the view count, and then we would progressively unlock content in the player, which was basically a hardwired way to encourage viral activity. The more you share it with your friends, the more people watch it, the more behind-the-scenes footage that you can see. I won't show you the whole thing. The second one was all about Stronger, and these are, again, kind of like behind-the-scenes footage of Dwight. So this is basically a version of a YouTube player that allows you to control the camera angles in real time. I actually don't have a keyboard here, so wait, maybe I can do it. No, I don't have arrows. But the arrows up at the top basically allow you to kind of remix the spot in 4 different camera angles, one that's from the court, one that's from the hoop, one that's right down low, and then a 4th one that's on the other side. And then Lighter was basically building like a small little interactive game. So again, we're kind of innovating right on the player bar itself. We've rotated it 90 degrees and we slap it up along the side. And this is a game that allows you to actually dunk with Dwight. I've totally fucked up there because you see the power bar on the left, so Dwight misses. And then I'm way short, so I gotta try again. Let's see if I can do this right. It's a lot of pressure, you guys. Okay, I think I'm okay. Whew, the volume's a little low. So now Dwight jams, and he's taking that one to All-Star. So yeah, this YouTube channel, and we had a similar version of it, actually the same exact YouTube content, but built into the Adidas basketball page. We got 1 million views. Actually, yeah, over 1 million views in the first week. So it basically launched a week before All-Star Weekend and then is up until a week later. So we're at 1 million views and counting right now. So that's kind of just a quick overview on the stuff that we've been doing.
Thank you. Well, moving on to Rafael from Essex. Can you top that?
Yes, I can try.
Of course you can. Come on.
No, but the bar is set really high because, well, I find this a really interesting example of something that's really innovative that you guys have done in digital, but that's built on top of a platform where advertising is built in the sport. And I really admire the fact that you can do those things, and I'm kind of jealous of where the sport is at with basketball. So I work for Essex, the Japanese brand that is most famous for its running shoes. And running is less commercial and less commercialized and less turned into a commercial object than basketball is. And so what we've been working on is to look a little bit at what we can do in this context to engage with our audiences as much as possible and to make sure that we sort of come true on the promise that the brand has for its users. And what I also find interesting with the example that you gave is that we don't really have a message, like something that we have to warn people about, or that we have to tell people. It's more a general positioning statement about the brand. One thing that I would also like to say versus how you were introducing the evening is that digital in my company is something that has been increasingly important. The position I hold only exists since 2008, and my work has been to convince people who report, as I do, to the marketing director, that creating digital experiences is as important as creating ads, basically. And we really have this sort of very, very basic opposition between advertising, as people see it, that is quite traditional, and digital, which people still see as, oh yeah, you maintain the website, right? And hopefully, with examples like what you've been showing, we've got a little bit of the pathway shown to us of how far we can go in sort of melding the two together. I'd like to show a couple of examples of work we've done. So the first one, do you have my presentation? I'll skip the text slides, but there's a couple of photos that I've got. It's something we've done last year. We were supporting a range of products that are in the lifestyle category under the ASICS brand, and we wanted to explain that those products were rooted in the heritage of the 80s, and they are basically reeditions of products that were brought out in the 80s, were then running products, but have become since sort of lifestyle icons. And in order, yeah, well, that's not it. But it's there's several pictures. That's a couple of slides before. It doesn't matter. What we've done with our agency here, Amsterdam Worldwide, is to build a certain number of objects that are iconic of the 80s. And I'm talking about a boombox. I'm talking about a Rubik's Cube. I'm talking about a DeLorean, all like complete with the Back to the Future extensions on the back. A few of these objects, and we've sent them around Europe to bloggers who are active in this community of sneakerheads and people who are really interested in lifestyle products. And we've given them the assignment to find the other half, because those products were built using rapid prototyping techniques in plastic, and they were actually split down the middle. And each blogger that received a package actually received two unmatched halves, and they had to find the matching half out on the web, and just scout the web and find the people who did get the matching element. The reason why I wanted to share this work today is that I feel that the link to the real world was something that was pretty new for us and pretty interesting. So, strictly speaking, the digital part was extremely low-tech. I mean, what we've done was to have a little bit of a blog that was sucking content from those blogs without those people necessarily knowing about it, and just so that we'd have some way to monitor what was going on in that space. But that was it. Everything else was a real-world interaction between people out on the web who were supposed to find each other, talk to each other, and negotiate a little bit about who was going to get what. And what I really liked about this campaign is that in the end, one of the bloggers, Phil G., actually took it upon himself to actually gather all those objects and organize a meetup at Bread and Butter, where he was going, with no relation to us. And real-world conversations happened, real-world contacts happened on the basis of this initiative. The second thing I wanted to show you tonight is this global brand campaign we have launched for the ASICS brand in 2010. So if we can have a look at that slide, the static slide with the guy running through water. The creative idea is the cleansing power of sports. And this has been executed by a US agency that has done fairly traditional work on that basis. And as you can see, the guy is getting rid of those negative elements that are on his skin, and running makes his life better. Can we have the video? Let's have a look. The video. It's on YouTube.
There we go.
Sayang Body. Basics.